Wow, I can't believe it's been 1 year already. Time flies when you're having fun and also want to break your keyboard. But anyway, I want to do something different in this game dev video. Instead of talking about like the updates I made, I actually want to talk about more of the history of why I wanted to start making video games in the first place. Anyway, let's start. Always be just me. Ever since I was young, I've been fascinated with video games. I don't know, I just thought it was very cool every time you hit a button something new would happen on the screen. Video games have been a part of my life as long as I can remember. I remember sometimes I'll play video games so much that I will sometimes skip breakfast and play video games first. Yeah, that's how much obsessed I was with video games. And of course, I played many video game franchises like Super Mario, Sonic the Hedgehog, Crash Bandicoot, Need for Speed, the Fancy Pants series, and etc. Back in 2007, 8, 9? I don't quite remember, it was one of those years or around that time. I remember watching this one YouTuber making games in Unity when I was younger. You know, back in the day when YouTube was at its prime. But anywho, I thought it was so cool that he made console level games by himself. I was so amazed. So I thought to myself, yeah, I can do this. So I looked up Unity, tried to download it, and I could not download it. And the main reason why is because, well, I believe Unity at the time did not have a free version. You actually have to pay money, and it was a lot of money. And two, my dad at the time didn't want us to download certain things and go on certain websites. So even if my dad wanted me to get the game engine, it wouldn't make any sense because I'm pretty sure he'll probably want to put more money on our house than on a silly game engine. So my dream of becoming a professional game developer quickly ended before it even started. Fast forward to 2016. Now 2016 was a significant year for two reasons. One, it was actually the first year I actually started animating, and two, it was also the year that I also started computer programming as well. But unlike animation, which I never really gave up on, but computer programming, well, that was a different story. In case you watched the first game dev video I made, which I highly recommend you should watch, you should know that I actually did computer programming on Khan Academy before I actually, did it in Unity. Now this video isn't sponsored by them, but Khan Academy, if you want to sponsor this video or future videos, let me know. My DMs are always open. Anyway, I was always on and off with computer programming. Sometimes I would just give up on it because it was too hard. Or sometimes I would just give up on it because it was too complicated. So yeah, it was kind of a back and forth with computer programming. Fast forward to 2019. Back in that year, I just saw so many game dev videos start popping up from many different game dev, people. I can't list all of them because, it would take a long time to list. But all those videos just inspired me to finally put my foot down and actually start what I wanted to do since I was a child. So, on January 2nd, 2021, I decided to download Unity and actually start making games. Before I continue on, a word from our sponsor! This video is sponsored by the team at Unity! Yes! Psych! Just kidding! This video isn't sponsored by nobody because look at my subscriber count. Now, to be honest, the main reason why I wanted to do Unity when I was younger because I just like the name more. But after getting, older and doing more research, Unity just makes the most sense to pick since you can make 2D games and 3D games. And I believe it's easier to learn than Unreal Engine. And since I was pretty decent at coding from Khan Academy, and since this software is an intermediate level software, it just made the most sense for me to pick Unity. I did the first thing any person would do if they want to learn Unity. The first YouTube tutorial series I watched on YouTube was actually from someone called Charger Games. That's how I got the basic foundation for my cube game down. So, thank you, dude. You are very cool. But my duck game, I actually struggled to get it working in the beginning. Until I searched up some code online and borrowed a decent amount of the code, and it was working again. After 3 months of hard work, I decided to upload my first video called 3 Months of Unity Game Development and What I Learned. And just like my subscriber count, it really didn't do that well. Actually, by the time I'm recording this, the video actually got around 20 to 30-ish views, which, yeah, it may not be a lot, but that's how much a typical video of mine really get, and we all know the main reason why that is. Sure, even though that video didn't get a lot of views, but I was really proud of what I made and really excited on what's to come. One to 2 months later, I actually found this one YouTuber called Cody Can't Eat This. I don't know what he can't eat, but I assume his computer, but you know, I'm not gonna start any rumors, so I've been subscribed to him since his first video, and me and him go way back. I mean, so far back. I think I even have a picture of me and him in middle school if I can find it. Anyway, he made a video called I Made Super Mario Bros, but in 3D. I thought the video was pretty cool, and I thought to myself, I can do something like that. That was a very bad mistake. Now, if you want to see the full video, the link will be in the description or right here.
Hey, Dash, hit me up, play the game! I'm in, neighbor!
Long story short, I almost quit. Again. Now, it wasn't really that bad. The only two problems I had with it is adding multiplayer at 1 PM isn't the smartest idea. And the Goomba literally messed up like 2 to 5 minutes when I was about to build the project. I am not joking about that. Yeah, that was very annoying. After those roadblocks, I actually did finish Super Mario Maker Unity and released it on April 30th, 2021. And I remember going all out for my game, to the point that I changed my banner and YouTube logo for like a month and a half, I think. I even updated my itch page as Mario Maker. I was basically keeping the Mario 35th anniversary alive since Nintendo clearly gave up on it in March. Anyway, Nintendo, you can thank me later. Also, by the way, please don't take down the game. And this video was actually really good. It was actually one of my most popular videos on my channel. Until a random SpongeBob video I made earlier beat it out, which I don't even know how that's possible, but just like fire underneath water, we're not going to question it. Now in my last game dev video, I mostly did updates to my games, like adding a skybox, thinking about more ideas for my duck game, and making Super Mario Maker Unity more polished and actually more fun to play, you know, without breaking my keyboard or throwing it in the garbage. Now, if you watch my last game dev video, which you should totally watch by the way, I kinda implied that the video was supposed to come out much earlier. Cough cough, July or August. During those months, I kinda fell into a lack of motivation making videos, and somewhat a little depressed. And it's a couple reasons. Number 1, duh! And 2, I realized some people's true colors. So yeah, due to a lot of stuff happening during that time, I wanted to give up on a lot of things, and not just including game development. And to be honest, that was almost my last game dev video. But by the grace of God, I actually finished it. Thank you, Jesus. I don't want to end off this video on a sad-ish note, but I'll say this. Whatever you're working on, big or small, don't give up on it. Even if your friends, your family, even your associates, even random people that you don't know telling you to stop, you keep on doing what makes you, you, and what you love. Because I'm telling whoever's watching this, one day, if you keep doing the things that you love and it's good, it's going to open up a lot of doors in your life. And sure, I know that's a lot coming from a person that only has around 50 to 60 subscribers. Yet I know things can change because it's a lot of doors God opened up for me that wasn't just game development. And if he can do that for me, he can especially do it for you, whoever's watching this. So don't give up on your passions, big or small, because one day you're gonna do amazing things in the long run. Wow, really didn't mean to get that deep on you guys like that. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this history of how I got into game development. And again, you don't have to like, you don't have to comment, but I really appreciate you watching the video. Until next time, I hope you guys have a God blessed day, and goodbye. Peace!